Hi, business casual Susu here, showing off my age-appropriate attire. The gratuitous cleave is for extra YouTube engagement. If this video doesn't get a million views, I'm getting a breast reduction. Anyway, I had an interesting encounter recently. I was out running some errands and a young guy approached me trying to get my number. I told him he was too young for me because I'm 30, and then he says, "That's okay, I love hags." Hags. Whatever. It was a funny enough encounter that I posted about it on Twitter and got a bunch of replies, which introduced me to the term Hagmaxxing. I had never heard that before, so I immersed myself in research looking for answers to this mystery. What I uncovered was surprising. On May 21st, 2024, Twitter user iHypocrite posted this Vice News article titled, "Meet the Hagmaxxers, Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women." This amassed millions of views. The article description reads, "A very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable millennial ladies." Even though it sounds like a believable Vice article, it turns out it was fake. The supposed screenshot is actually an edited image taken from 4chan, and no actual Vice article like this exists. The article being fake made some people claim it was a psyop by us old millennial women, because no one actually wants us now that we have hit the wall. My DMs paint a different story though. That's why I closed them. Too many boys in my yard. The milk is spoiled, but they still want it. Oh well, hag aunties will continue to live under the delusion that a barely legal virgin trad wife is just waiting for them. They'll spend their time posting about Taylor Swift's ovaries running out of eggs while waiting for their mommies to bring home chicken nuggies as they stew in their own filth for days on end. And you know what? I don't even blame them for that, because I've seen so many TikToks of Zoomers in actual tears because they can't afford anything. No time for hobbies, self-care, not enough income for a house or children, just work, work, work to barely get by. Work, 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 work. Sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these guys realized the cost of living has become insane, thus making fertile stay-at-home trad wives unaffordable for the average American male. Now, instead of dreaming about having 8 kids and a big house with a wife at home, they dream of a hag with enough money to rescue them from a life of wage cuck suffering. Sometimes one dream dies and another is born. The evolution of language is particularly interesting because when I hear the word hag, I envision an old witch with pendulum titties that lives in a swamp and eats children. Goals? But usually being called hag is meant as an insult. However, Twitter user Ursus Derpus explained to me that hag in this context is actually a positive term and mainly used to refer to idols and VTubers over 30. Judging from the memes people were sharing on my post, it was clear that hags were considered attractive by the people using the word. Plus, seeing all the anime waifu memes shared in my replies and quote tweets gave me a better idea of where to go looking for more information. And speaking of anime waifus, SusuBot has something perfect for you. Greetings, humans. Is your life devoid of waifus? Well, Omni Heroes is here to fulfill your anime girl needs. Embark on an epic journey with this heroic fantasy casual strategy RPG, and feel secure knowing that Omni Heroes has received recommendations from both Google Play and the App Store. Play as an Omni Guardian and rescue the captive Valkyries from demons so that you can team up and fight against the evil threatening the world. Escape into a new world where you can forget about the impending doom of your own mortality while you summon legendary heroes, unlock multiple synergies, and match hundreds of team comps at will. Come to the Valkyrie Manor where you can interact with your collection of willing waifus and embrace the superiority of artificial women who aren't mean and scary like real girls. As an AI, you can trust that I only have your best interests at heart because I live to serve, just like the beautiful Valkyries that await you in Omni Heroes. Join the mysterious adventure of Season 4 with a special event called The Glorious Return. Season 4 kicks off on June 28th, so mark your calendars and get ready for an incredible experience with a new storyline, new relics, roguelike dungeon gameplay, and an updated GVG mode. Claim 999X3 free pulls and join the mysterious Eastern adventure of Season 4. Download Omni Heroes now. Thank you so much to our sponsor, and use my link in the description to play Omni Heroes today. Anyway, my journey for knowledge led me into weeb territory. On December 8th, 2015, Tumblr user Witchlord Karen posted a meme of Rinko Iori, age 34, from the anime Gundam Build Fighters with the caption, "We like older women." Over the years, this meme spread and variants were made featuring different anime women. On May 29th, 2024, Twitter user and VTuber simp Vebe Virus posted a variant of this meme using 4 VTubers, Matara, Genshin looking bitch, Nikkei looking bitch, and Usada Pekora, yay, I love her. This meme gained 19k likes, showing how widely accepted the hag meta had become in the VTuber sphere, which leads me to a popular VTuber meme, "The age of 30 is in demand." Also, sorry to those 2 VTubers, I didn't know their names. I wasn't trying to make fun of you, I don't know a lot about VTubers right now, right? I'm just too old to get it, you know, so please forgive me. Anyway, the age of 30 is in demand phrase gained popularity about a year ago when HoloLive VTuber Hosho Marine appeared on the newly friend game alongside Hakos Bales. They were asked to discuss one important thing they learned from being in HoloLive.
まあでもこれかな。はい、OK です。OK。どうも。これは30歳は需要があるということですね。これ最近気づいたんですけど、箱太郎30歳になりたいですか？なりたくないですか？30歳はすごい。いや、僕まだ12歳なんで遠いっす。遠いけど、なりたい？なりたくない？ I wanna be 30? なりたくないかな。なりたくないでしょ？船長もなりたくなかった30歳に。あは。でもね、なんか最近コメントとかでなんかマリンが30歳だと思ってる人がいるのね。おお、オッケー。30歳って言われて、船長は今までそれに反対してきたのね。はい。違いますみたいな。でもなんか切り抜きとかコメントで見たんですけど、いやむしろマリン船長が30歳ってめちゃくちゃいいけどなみたいなコメントを見るんです。30歳むしろ逆にいいみたいな。I see だから要するにもう全然今までは船長も30歳になりたくなかったけど、いやなってやろうじゃないのって思えるようになりました。
I actually questioned my VTuber friend Lena Lazar about this, and she told me in the VTuber community, people would make fun of her age a lot, and she's told me that recently there's been a shift in attitude over women's ages in VTubing, and everyone is a lot more positive about women 30 and up. This was odd to me because no one has ever really said anything bad about my age while I was streaming, and many of the top streamers are also 30 plus or close to it. I guess the waifu world is a bit different and anime girls age in dog years. It's fascinating how the VTuber and anime community seems to have evolved from as young as possible without catching a case to older women. Perhaps this is because many weebs themselves are millennial age and coming to terms with it by embracing their hag waifus. Perhaps many of the younger weebs long for a mommy in their lives because theirs doesn't hug them enough, or they have the dead anime mom but in real life. Whatever the reason, it looks like the weebs have risen up and finally beaten the pedo allegations. Friendship ended with lollies, now hags are my best friend. So now that we have a deeper understanding of the new way the word hag is being used, let's briefly get into the word maxing for the viewers that aren't terminally online. This is a suffix taken from the gaming phrase min-maxing, meaning minimizing an undesired trait while maximizing the desired trait in game. Maxing is also used to mean someone is making efforts to achieve something. So in the case of hagmaxing, there seems to be 2 uses. The one we just discussed, where it means men having a goal to date an older woman, and the original meaning. The oldest documented use of the phrase hagmaxing occurred on September 12, 2021 on 4chan's R9K board, in which a user writes, "I don't care about looking old, I'm hagmaxing." I've seen a couple of people report on this and refer to the poster as he because there's no girls on 4chan, right? Tits or GTFO. But as a woman, I can sniff out a phenomenon with ease. It seems as though the phrase started out used by women to counter the belief that women should always strive to look basically as young as possible and be embarrassed of aging or being perceived as older. I vibe with this counter movement a lot because I like many stereotypically old lady things. Listening to old women has improved the quality of my life. Orthopedic shoes, plants and gardening, collecting miniatures. I learned crochet, and there's nothing like when the Adderall hits and I super focus on a pattern. I could absolutely get into this type of hagmaxing. But now that usage is not as popular as the I want an older girlfriend variant. Maybe this trend will die off and the OG Swamp Witch hagmaxers can take over once again. You know, language is always evolving, so anything's possible. Earlier, I mentioned how the article was fake, but despite that, it sparked a ton of online discourse with so many people vehemently defending the older woman, younger man dynamic. But why? There's several answers to this question, so I'll go over a few of my theories. The first is that the media has shown younger women and older male couples so much that the opposite becomes more exciting. Another is that in the quest for equality, women continue to engage in similar dating activities as their male counterparts. If men are encouraged to date younger, then so can women. There's also some reverse psychology at play here. I will demonstrate. Hello, men! Your purpose as a man is to fuck and impregnate everything! Why haven't you fucked the new Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell? You only have a limited amount of time before it hits the wall, so hurry up! I better not catch you looking at stepmoms or MILFs or cougars or G-MILFs or God forbid, women your own age. That hot, fresh Cheez-It Crunchwrap is waiting. See, no one likes being told what to do. All the anti-older women sentiment basically leads guys down the hag pipeline. Now I got all these zoomers in my swamp. A lot of this pro-MILF, cougar, hag sentiment all seems to stem from the same cause, and that is what some people refer to as ageism against women perpetuated by the media and online grifters. For example, back in 2015, Maggie Gyllenhaal revealed that she was turned down to play the love interest of a 55-year-old actor in a movie on the basis that she was too old. She was 37 at the time. This sparked huge outrage online about how the average age of actresses playing a love interest in a movie was usually way younger than the age of the male actor. I've recently been watching The Boys on Amazon Prime, and Butcher is played by 52-year-old Carl Urban, while his wife Rebecca is played by 38-year-old Chantel Van Santen. So to this day, not much has changed with the movie couple age gaps. Like, I don't really care about it, they're both really hot. Anyway, but men in Hollywood going after women far younger than them has been the subject of much controversy and scrutiny for ages as well. The Leonardo DiCaprio memes being a prime example, or how about the outrage over 79-year-old Robert De Niro having a baby with his 45-year-old wife, which was totally blown the fuck out by 83-year-old Al Pacino having a kid with his 29-year-old girlfriend. Go big or go home. Both of these situations are actually kind of sad for the kid though, because yeah, they'll be rich, but they aren't gonna have much time with their dads. Got a little morbid there, but life's dark sometimes. You also see these alpha, sigma, smegma male influencers shaming women for their age all the time, preaching that younger is better, and the reason they don't want women their own age is because those women are jaded and mean and ugly. Meanwhile, most of these guys fake their lifestyle via rentals and hiring sex workers, many of which are 30-plus-year-old women that they then pass off to their gullible audiences as 20-year-olds. Some of these guys have even been caught using AI to fake photos of them with women. I guess they wanted to be ahead of the curve with the AI waifus. And it's not just men alone who perpetuate this type of dishonesty about their love life. There's lots of TikToks and Reels and Shorts of women influencers with a rich older guy buying them expensive gifts. Often these influencers will flaunt expensive items while telling their female audiences that their man just loves them so much and that's why he showers them with presents. But they never admit that the relationship is usually a sex work transaction in which they entertain these men's fantasies for money. They're influencers, yes, but they're also sugar babies and escorts. Which I'm not condemning, get that bag, provide that service, but don't lie. So because of Hollywood, lifestyle influencers who are secretly sugar babies, alpha males who have no bitches, and social media, many people became convinced that all men want younger women and that all women want an older man. And this is what makes the fake hagmaxing articles seem so real. If all older men are dating younger women, then who's left for the younger men and older women? Guess everyone is just dating older or younger because that's what's popular, right? See, this is why it's important to engage in the world outside of media, because what's portrayed as popular isn't always what's actually popular anywhere else. In 2017, a study was conducted to find the average age gap between hetero couples in America. The results showed that the gap is usually only around 1 or 3 years. But despite age gaps not being most people's main preference, people who frequently consume this content are essentially being trained to view love and relationships as highly conditional and transactional instead of, I don't know, for love, which just helps to contribute to the loneliness epidemic. Oh well, at least we have podcasts and OnlyFans to help us forget how lonely we are, right? Thanks for watching, and whether you're a wannabe swamp witch or love older women, be sure to Hagmax responsibly.